Oh yeah, Switch 2. Switch 2's just been delivered. Forgive me, I'm in my comfies, and I've been stressing out all day that this wasn't going to arrive on time. I'm going to open you up ass first, obviously, because nobody wants to post their address online. Video's probably going to be starring Winnie the Sausage also, as she just wanted to jump up and sniff everything that had been delivered after squeaking very aggressively at the doorman. Hashtag Winnie Woo's Low Life if you want to follow on Instagram. She's making moves upstairs. Right, let's pop this one out. It's the joy, the absolute joy. Here comes little Miss Winnie. Hey, star of the show. Winnie Will? Hello. Yes. Hello. Oh, careful. 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 There's bladed objects afoot, woman. Hey, you going to say hello to everyone? You're going to sniff Daddy's Switch? What's a Switch 2? Well, yeah. It's been raining all day. Just to deal, almost like it wanted me to stay inside in game. Even though I've got plenty of games to play. But kind of getting a little bit irritated it wasn't going to get delivered. Hey, beautiful, beautiful baby. Right, Daddy needs his hands. Actually, I thought this was going to have tape on, but apparently not. This is where I'm going to film an absolute fail video because my daughter is going to jump on my Switch as I'm opening it. Winnie Will, do you mind? Do you mind? Should we move you out of the way a second? Oh well. Oh, well. Apparently the birds have beckoned. Right. This is it. 1,000,001 videos online right now, but this is mine. I was hoping we were going to change to full size. Madam. I know we taught you to ring the bells when you want to go outside, but please. You're disturbing. Right there. Winnie's now outside. I was hoping we were going to go full-length joysticks because I really didn't want to go back to these. But I'm hoping... I mean, it does glide. I wonder... They haven't actually gone in, and no one's actually said yet, because we've only got a couple of teardowns, is whether... They do feel nicer being larger, but I still don't like the shortness of this. I really didn't want to go back to this after like predominantly using a Series X controller. I will adjust, but I am waiting for... what am I thinking of? I was hoping Cracked were going to release their new grip. And then I would have used that. And then probably just found an alternative to port the... to connect it to the TV via like a, I don't know, like a third-party port or something. I know that's not a good idea with everything considered, but... Short stumpy, that's still quite a... It's less on the knuckle from the Switch 1, which became really, really irritating. And I've tried to find grips that are more in the layout of the Steam Deck. A little bit of twig from Winnie there. Because the inlines just... They just feel better. That's a mechanical... I don't know if they patented their own, like, hollow. Because you can't... Like... That's the stick coming into contact with the ring. But there's no resistance when it pulls back. Whereas with that, you can feel the mechanical switch. I'm wondering if they made their own hollow sensors. Because obviously we've got magnets in here, so it would make sense if they were hollow sensors. But no one's actually commented on that yet. But inline's more where it's at, but we'll have to make do. Excuse me whilst I'm in my comfy clothes. And this is the main boy. the main boy. Beautiful instructions on the box there. Do not show serial number. Support. Sleeved handle. This is just going to slide out like everyone else's videos. I'm not doing this two-handed, and I regret all my life choices up until this point. Please ignore the schmutz. Winnie likes to jump on here with twigs and chew stuff, so I've got dirt on my brand new Switch. 2. You need to get used to saying the 2. But that is nice. The pop-off is satisfying. That isn't an understatement that the pop-off's satisfying. It is actually quite satisfying. She does have some heft. The size is very noticeably different, obviously. But, let's see if we can. Sorry, she is on charge. I'm trying to play some Star Wars Outlaws. But doesn't have the bulky sides because we've got no grips on the back. I were hoping they were going to give us grip ridges, like the grip attachments that come with the Joy-Cons for the original Switch 1. The kind of battery, the AA battery grips, which I don't know if I actually posted the video, but I kind of Frankenstein those onto my Joy-Cons to make them more comfortable, because I want Joy-Cons that actually have built-in bulk, so they're kind of more in line with more of a controller, like a cylindrical solid controller grip that you would find on like a MetaQuest 2 controller. But that is, I don't think there's anything else in here because I didn't get Mario Kart because I don't care about Mario Kart. Dog controller. The only thing actually that I wanted to see that was different was we've got USB-C to USB-C, but every unboxing I've watched has been with a US plug, so, and that doesn't pop out. So this is the UK power brick. 45 watt. 15, 27, 45 watt and maximum of 60 watts, which I know was obviously already previously reported, but I just haven't seen the UK power brick yet, but there she is. Alright, happy days. I might do a couple more videos. I have got the Pro Controller upstairs, which I didn't unbox, which I got at the midnight launch. I didn't pick this up on a midnight launch because I'm not made of money, and my son is due to be born in about, what am I thinking, 60 days. So, this wasn't an easy purchase to make, and I didn't want to purchase 2 on the chance that I wouldn't be able to return one after playing with it for like 8 hours. So that is a choice that I chose not to do. The dock's also in here. I've cleared my Switch off of my desk, so the OLED's been put into the retro station now, which I might do like a mini tour. I don't really have like a massive collection, but I do have a collection. And then this one is going to be installed straight away. There is actually some rubber grips there, which I didn't actually think. Is that's not built into the stand. So there's actually rubber feet on the edge here. Try and get a macro shot of that. See if my camera, which is not going to do now, which is overly focused, which is great. Give me a macro shot, man. Obviously doesn't like to do macros whilst you're videoing. Little rubber feet there. That's a better look. There we go. Little rubber feet for obviously when it's lent on the edge after you have the stand in. Everyone said that was a hard plastic. I knew this was going to be made of metal. The actual Switch body shell itself is made out of metal. This stand is made out of metal. I can feel that it's made out of like an aluminium. That snaps back quite you wouldn't be able to make it that thin without it being metal. I don't know why in every other review I've seen everyone's like, it's a really sturdy plastic. But that's that. This is this. Try not to get a reflection of me in Nightmare Before Christmas slang kit. And we'll be back with some more shit later at some point, I would imagine. Deuces.